Good morning, guys. It's Tuesday? No, it's Wednesday. Morning, guys. It's Wednesday. I know you haven't seen me for a few days. My weekend was a little bit extended and I was a little bit preoccupied. So, guys, I'm back, on our daily live makeup tutorials. Okay, so, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let me get everything situated, which I should have done before I came on, but yeah, you guys, I just have my braids today, right? I have like this top croissant hairdo. I hope you guys are doing blessed. I hope you guys are well and all that good stuff. So, yeah, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my brow pencil. Okay. That's kind of my go-to method for my brows is a pencil. Okay, you can grab a spoolie and just push your hairs up. That's really the proper way to do it, okay? Make sure the hairs go in an upward direction. You can brush them like all up, but I brush mine like upward and outward a little bit. So then you just start to pencil them in. I like my brows fairly thin, as you guys know. Morning, everybody. And then you can just take your spoolie and just brush it back like that, okay, guys? That's it, just brush it back a few times. You can brush it a little bit up also. I like this square shape right at the front here. But that's the gist of some brows, okay? Like it's not super overly complicated like a lot of people like to make it seem. Just fucking draw them on. Thank you guys for the likes. Then you're gonna get your concealer. I am using color number 320 Warm Honey. Okay, you guys. So I'm gonna get this little small brush. You guys see it? It's a small flat brush. That's important. So just go underneath the brow that you already drawn on I like to go underneath on both sides. Okay, filling that arch nice and heavy. And then go on top of the brow, like so. Just take your time, guys. Guys, if you come on my page and you're disrespectful or you try to sexualize me in any way, I'm going to fucking block you. Okay? Right now, I'm not even gonna say your name or acknowledge your silly ass presence because, you know, the level of disrespect, but you can get the fuck on and go about your day. I don't tolerate that kind of shit in real life or on screen. You guys have to realize I'm a very real ass person. Not only am I a real person, like sitting in front of you, I'm a very real ass person, and like I don't tolerate bullshit. My boundaries are set too high. I have too much self love and self respect to allow anyone to fucking disrespect me, okay, guys? So don't even try it. Like, it's too early in the morning. Like, go read your Bible. Go read a book, and it should be your Bible. It's 7:30 in the morning. Have you had breakfast yet? Hi, Sky 13. Hi, good morning. Thank you for joining. Hey, Roger. Hi, good morning. Thank you guys for joining. Okay, and then we're gonna take a small fluffy brush, you guys. This is a medium size. And we're just going to like sweep away the concealer product. And you guys notice how when I buff this out, I just sweep it away in one direction. I'm not going back and forth. That just helps it to look a lot cleaner. Okay, more seamless. And really and truly, you just want to get the edges of the product. Bye, Roger. My wife used to play in makeup. We could never get out of the house on time. When I asked her why, she said it's for fun because she has a face card and doesn't need it. Your wife is a smart woman, the brain. She's a smart lady. That's exactly why I love makeup as well. I don't need makeup. I feel free to go outside my house without my makeup. Just so you guys know, like, you know, but I prefer to look dialed up when it's time for me to go outside. Sometimes I sit in the house and do my makeup as well. Sometimes I'll just do my brows, you know, around the house. Now I'm gonna take my foundation. This is from Kiss in Warm Coconut, number 345. And it is a lightweight full coverage, which is very true. It's a natural finish. Okay, that is key. You know, when you get a foundation, you want to really read the outside of the bottle for reals. I took 2 pumps, you guys. Let's see how that does. You want to read the outside of the bottle for real because, you know, some are dewy, some are matte, some are full coverage, some are light coverage. So the brain says, I'm going to read your comment out loud, okay? I could see that, like her, that you don't need the makeup. I tell her just to put some lip gloss on so that we could go. I like to see the movie previews. First of all, the brain. Hi, good morning, Asher. Thank you so much. It is best not to engage, but I do want to also let you guys know, like, I'm the one, okay? I'm the one. I will, you know, I'm not an argumentative person, but once I feel disrespected, I don't let it slide at all. I will um not engage with you, but I will not let you know that you are fucking kindly dismissed. So, you know. But back to your comment, the brain. So we were kind of discussing this, I think the last time that I was on live, about men thinking that they have the right to tell a girl that loves getting dolled up to hurry the fuck up. Okay? That's not okay. If your wife wants to look pretty when you guys are going out, you should let her, you know, feel at her best. Let her do her. Let her be herself. You shouldn't be rushing her. You know, a lot of men oppress women in so many different ways, and it's not fair to us. Maybe you know, maybe you could suggest to her to start getting ready a little bit earlier. But don't try to rush her and say, oh, just put some lip gloss on. No. Lip gloss is for 5-year-olds. Like, I wear lip gloss too, but it has to come with liner and, you know, foundation, powder, concealer, brows, and lashes. Not just the gloss. She's not 5. That's what, you know, that's what we start off practicing with. She's not gonna just throw that on and run out the door because you say so. Like, you know, put yourself in her shoes. She's just doing something that she likes, so don't rush her, because then you guys, that kind of pisses me off. I don't know about any other girls, but I don't like that. I don't like to be rushed when I'm getting ready. And also, it's ironic because, you know, for me to be even on live with you guys, like I've done few makeup videos in the past, but for me to be on live with you guys, I've traveled the world in war zones and oppression. Please explain. You don't need me to explain. Women are oppressed by men in almost every culture. Yes, you guys, you know, are very sweet and loving, but at the same time, you don't have the right to tell her how long she needs to take to get ready. It's her body, and she's gonna put what she wants on her body. You feel me? You know what I mean? You traveling the world in war zones has nothing to do with the fact that you're making your lady feel oppressed by telling her to hurry up when she's getting ready. Simple as that. So now, guys, I'm gonna take some concealer. and just, get it on my under eye area and on my nose bridge on the sides. I'm gonna use this brush. Do I want to use this brush? Just for me to blend it out. Normally I use my same makeup brush, but let me see if I use a different brush. If it'll stand out a little bit more, because sometimes I feel like I blend it out too much. All I'm saying, the brain, is you need to be like considerate of the way that she feels and be considerate of the fact that she's only doing something that makes her happy. It's not like she's doing anything bad. So for you to rush her makes her feel like, you don't care about her feelings, and that can cause an argument like in relationships. So for my guys, for those of you guys that are watching, you sit here and watch me, and I take at least half an hour to do my makeup, you know? When I want to sit and, do it how I want to do it and feel comfortable. Sometimes, yes, I'm in a rush and I can do my makeup in 5 or 10 minutes. Good people are hard to find these days. Some men just not into makeup. If a guy is not into makeup, he should not get with a woman that loves to wear makeup and then try to change her. That's not okay. That's actually a form of abuse. Whether it may seem like that to you guys or not, is a form of oppression and abuse, okay? Anything that makes you happy and your partner decides that you don't need to do it anymore, that's so fucking pompous of your partner. So selfish. Okay, if she wants to wake up and wear makeup around the house and get it all over the bed sheets or the sofa, who are you to tell her that she can't feel pretty? Men provide the safety of this country. Steer away from the gender war. But this idea of oppression is overused. Anyways, as I was saying, women are always down pressed and fucking told what to do. And I'm gonna speak up and advocate for women right now. I love my bros just as much as I love my sisters, But when it comes to something, whether you're male or female, okay? When it comes to something that makes you happy and someone who you allow to be part of your life doesn't want you to fucking enjoy your happiness, that's a form of oppression and control, i.e., abuse. Okay, I was gonna tell you guys also, I've dated guys in the past, and they're like, I'm gonna be there for you at like 8:30, and then they want to pull up outside my house like 7:15 and shit, and like text me like I'm outside, and I'm like, I'm not ready yet. Okay, and then since you started to like fuck with my anxiety, I might actually, not intentionally, but have to take a little bit longer, because now you just mess with my anxiety by showing up 45 minutes early, and I can't do it. The next thing is, I was gonna tell you guys, it's ironic that I even come on live here, because in real life, hey girl, hey Skippy Preppy, is your name Amalia? Talk about these things before. Exactly. That's why some guys will straight up tell you, I'm not into makeup. Well, go find you a plain Jane. You know? Go find you a plain woman that enjoys being her natural self and doesn't put as much effort into her appearance. Some girls just wake up and go. Find you a girl like that. Don't try to get you a doll, una muñeca, like, you know, who loves to dress up and stuff like that, and then you want to tell her, well, you need to stop wearing that because I want to see the movie previews. That's not fair. That's not fair. Exactly. Agree and be compatible, you know. If you don't like what she does, let her know you don't think it's going to work out. I've dated guys in the past, and like, they were sitting in my apartment. And guys, I do not, when I tell you this is a rule of mine, I do not get ready in front of people, men or women. I come on here and I do my makeup with you guys because, hey, skin preppy, because I enjoy doing my makeup in the morning time. So, you know, instead of doing like edited videos, one day I was just like, let me go on live. You know what I mean? So guys, I'm going to be doing a little bit of an eyeshadow look today. What color should we use? What colors would you guys like to see? Pink, orange. I think I had green already, but I didn't do it with you guys. I could do a brown. Yeah, exactly. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know? And personally, I find myself, you know, beautiful without my makeup. I do find myself beautiful. But when I have my makeup on, I just feel pretty. And there's nothing wrong with a girl feeling pretty. You know, guys will do certain things like go get a haircut, you know, put cologne on, this, that. Women just, some women just like taking that extra step. And there's nothing wrong with that. You shouldn't want to rush her. I've been dating guys before, and I have made it known, like, I'm not gonna get ready in front of you. You're more than welcome to wait there, and however long it takes me to do my makeup, whether it's 10 minutes, whether it's 40 minutes, whether it's an hour, you're going to sit and wait on me. Otherwise, you can get up and fucking go, and I'm still gonna sit here and do my makeup. If you want me to accompany you, which most likely you do, thank you guys for the love. Thank you, Asher. My braids look good on me. Thank you so much. My grandma and grandpa is dead. I hope you heal well, Lucas. Thank you guys so much for the loves. I appreciate you guys so much. What color eyeshadow would you guys like to do? Pink, I'm thinking. I want to show you guys how easy it is to do an eyeshadow look, okay? So we're gonna do pink. Thank you guys for all the love. I see the little hearts, you guys. So cute. Thank you so much. So sweet of you guys. So, okay, guys, whenever I do eyeshadow, I will pray for you today, Lucas. As a matter of fact, God, I thank you for this day. Thank you for the sun shining, and I hope you heal all those who are suffering and loss. Help Lucas through his time of need. God, thank you so much, Father. Amen. Good, you prepared yourself from earlier to respect your dates that show you want the same. Yeah, you have to want the same things. Ooh, this black one has sparkly in it. What? I'm not gonna do it right now, but one day we have to do a smoky eye, you guys. That's a nighttime look. That's really a nighttime look. I could show you guys now if you want. So I'm gonna do, hey Naomi, hey girl. So right now we're going to do a eyeshadow look. I'm gonna take this pink metallic. This is my palette. Let me show you guys. I just recently got it. I'm in love with it so much. It has this little, like, she's a Bruja. She has her crystal ball. And this is the Fortune Teller palette by Creations, okay? Beauty Creations. I have never seen anything cuter in my life. Like, when it comes to like makeup palettes, she's got the nails on, everything. So yeah, you guys, we're gonna take that really pretty metallic pink shade. Let me show you which one. So is this one right here. Okay, and guys, for my eyeshadow, 9 times out of 10, you guys will always see me use my fingers. Okay, so first of all, the color payoff from this palette is beautiful. All right, beautiful. First of all, if you just want to leave it like that, that's a whole look within itself. You can just do the metallic eyeshadow on the first part of the lid and just leave it like that. Okay? You don't have to blend it out. You don't have to do anything. Nothing. So like that is really pretty. Hey Bristol, it looks good. Asher said because it is habit, you could be not ultimately person and keep you waiting also. I learned that we treat others the way that we want to treat ourselves. Exactly. You know, we do treat others the way that we want to treat ourselves. And that's why as a gentleman, you should respect that your lady, you know, wants to look pretty for you and wants to look good on your arm when you guys are out. So she's trying to put her best foot forward, okay? Not gonna lie to you guys, you will notice that a lot of plain Jane girls, they get very jealous when they're out with their boyfriend and then their boyfriend looks at the girl with the makeup on. Not that that's why I wear makeup, guys. Let's not jump to that conclusion. Stephanie, you love me so much. God bless you. You're so sweet. Okay, you guys, so you just kind of want to pat it on the first part of the lid. You guys see how easy that is? Do you guys see how easy that is? And we could leave it like that, but we're then gonna blend it out. So at this point, when you're done applying to the lid, right? Excuse me. Depending on the look that you want, you could apply any color in the crease. Okay, so that's it for that. So right now we have our nice shiny metallic eyeshadow. So now guys, in my crease, I could actually apply any color that I want really. Like in your crease, the second part of the eye here, I could apply brown to kind of tone it down. I could apply black. I could apply pink. I could apply this pink here. This one, I could apply purple, you guys. So I was thinking to apply the pink. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm getting that nice pink shade, this one. So now with my second shade, I normally do go in with a brush. And you guys see how it looks nice and diffused now? And then you can build the eyeshadow up, okay? To make it look as potent as you want. Or you could really blend it out. You guys see kind of the difference? This is blended out. This is just placed on. Hey, Melissa. You catch me again, yes. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you guys so much. It's nice to see you again, Melissa. So you guys see how pretty that looks when we put the pink in the crease now? We could have put brown, which would have made it more like more everyday, you know what I mean? More subtle. But who the fuck wants to be subtle? Especially when you do your eyeshadow, like, you know, if you're gonna do it, pop out, bitch. Pop the fuck out. So yeah, I was telling you guys, I don't normally even get ready in front of people. And you know how I came about to do that? Is I noticed that every time I will do something and then I would have like girlfriends or like my sisters even, they would fucking insult the shit out of me. Like, oh my god, you put so much, or you know, you have to take so long. They just like fuck with my anxiety. That's what bullies do. They fuck with your anxiety and they want to oppress you from, you know, being yourself and shit like that. No. Girl, that looks so pretty. Okay, so then I'm gonna go back in here with my finger and get some more of the sparkly color because it kind of came off a little bit. Especially at the front of the lid. That is so pretty. So yeah, I would have friends and stuff. Friends, right? That they would try to oppress me. Even like boyfriends and stuff. Like, you don't need all of that. You're pretty without it. I'm like, you know, okay, cool. But then I want to wear my makeup. Don't tell me what to do. So I think that's even enough, guys. Oh, let me do like a highlight color at the top. So for highlight color, we're going to use, oh, this is such a pretty palette. So for highlight color, or like, you know, just to blend up the, how you call it, you could use a color like this. You could put white, which is like so Y2K-ish. You could do like a gold shimmer. It just depends on where you guys are going. You know what I mean? Where you're going, guys. So for like every day, I might have put like that beige color. Or even do like a highlight, girl. You know what I'm gonna use? I'm going to highlight with my, how you call it, palette. Let me put my lashes on because I low-key had put glue already and I didn't show you guys. Oop, I want to put some mascara just to, especially since we have so put some mascara on and then apply your lash. My lash want to be acting up this morning, you guys. I think the glue got too dry. I think the glue got a little too dry, so I have to reapply some glue. And then we're gonna try that again. Have you guys seen on TikTok? I think it's like an Indian lady, right? And she's doing makeup on these girls. And the fucking eyelash is so soiled and dirty and overused. And it looks to me like she uses this one pair of lashes on every one of her clients and tells them, like, give it back to me when I'm done, when you're done at your wedding. Like, they probably like rent it out. And then she's also trying to like shove a pair of contacts in their eye. And when I tell you she's touching up the contacts, right? And the contacts are so fucking dirty, it's like the grossest thing I've ever seen. Especially as a person that low-key has OCD, you guys. No, that's not good at all. Hey, Nazareth. Hey, Nazareth. That's one of my favorite names in the whole entire world, but it's spelled with a TH. Are you Spanish? Are you Puerto Rican? ¿Eres de Borinque? ¿Eres boricua? So you guys, now I'm gonna take... My phone is dying. I don't know why. I charged it all night. So I'm gonna take my contour palette, you guys. Let me show you the one. Black Radiance. Deep color. Okay, this isn't their deep one. Let me see. Anyways. Yeah, dark to deep, it says right here. I know it. So this is the medium shade, the deepest shade, and then they have this beautiful highlighter. I have Puerto Rican roots, but I don't consider myself as a Hispanic. So guys, I'm taking this highlight shade, right? And we're just getting underneath the brow. And you see how it's blending into our second shade of pink that we had put down? And it's giving a beautiful, beautiful highlight to the arch area of the brow. Do you guys see that? So in the front area, you kind of want to buff it out a little bit more. But in this area here, right underneath the arch, you can leave the sparkle a lot more potent. I hope you guys can see. Asquerosa. I know, girl. That's so fucking gross. So this, you're gonna do on this side as well. Get it really good underneath the arch. Okay? And kind of diffuse it a little bit more at the front line. So pretty. So as a guy, you shouldn't want to deprive your woman of feeling her best, you know? Especially like, you know, you never know how people are dealing with shit mentally. You know what I mean? That looks so pretty. And I'm just kind of blending it into the pink shade. Okay? And you can go back in with your medium-sized brush and just kind of blend it out. Alrighty, guys. I low-key have a little zit right there, but... Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna get my same... Oh, and guys, you might see sometimes that people put like tape or whatever here. It's just to make the line look cleaner. So if you want to clean up that line, you can just go back in with your concealer or just even the powder and just make sure that line, like from the angle of your eye to the temple, is nice and crisp. You see how that crisped it up? Okay? That's all. You don't really need a piece of tape or, you know. If you're doing a heavier look, you can do that, but you guys already know I'm low-key lazy, so I love to simplify things like the best that I can. So now I'm gonna go back. I don't have a blush. I had like a liquid blush somewhere, but so I'm gonna do a little bit of a blush with the same eyeshadow palette and just get kind of a blushy cheek going. Go in a circular motion right at the point of your cheek, right at the point at the bone, and then you kind of diffuse it out and bring it up. Okay? You can go in a circular motion like that. It looks really pretty. And bring it up. Okay? And then guys, since we are doing like a pinky blushy look today, I like to get a little bit of blush on my temples. So today I'm gonna show you guys my blush routine, okay? So I do my cheeks, yeah? I do the tip of my nose. I do my nose bridge. I do one side of my forehead, just, you know, kind of like a little half moon shape right here, just a little bit. And then I also do my chin. So you guys can see for the forehead and the chin area, I didn't really take any more product. I just used what we had on the brush. Look how like dolly-like that looks. You know what I mean? Okay, so that's that. And then we're gonna go back into our highlighter in our contour palette and we're gonna get the highlight. We're gonna do our highlight above the blush. Okay, and it only happened to be like pink today, right? But you can do any color eyeshadow. You can neutral it out, you know, black eyeshadow, whatever, whatever. And then you can put still the same blush routine, okay? My highlight, normally sometimes I will go like that. And then I kind of go over the blush on one side, not the whole thing. You guys know I highlight the tip of my nose. So now you have the highlight mixed in with the blush. I like to go along the nose bridge and then also go back over this blush at the chin with the highlight as well. Makeup can also be a woman who has problems. It can give you problems. I don't think that I agree with that, Asher. With the makeup, what is some of your skincare? Your skin is looking good. My skin actually has been really looking good lately. And if I show you guys the one soap that I've been using on my skin, you're gonna be like, no way, that's it. It's a soap that we use locally. I don't know if you guys use that like in America. It's called a germicidal soap, okay? It's a red antibacterial soap, okay? Where is my little Let's use this one because I don't see my other little mirror. So let's use this mirror. And we already have our mascara on, right? So that's what it's looking like with our, how you call it, on, with our lash. You want to do for something for pimples? You can try an antibacterial wash too. Something that I suggest also if you have pimples is how do you call it? There's like a cream. So that's the look with the lashes, you guys. There's like a cream, or sometimes you can get like a wash that has this ingredient in it. It's called benzoyl peroxide, okay? If you suffer from acne, that's one of your best friends. When I used to have, you know, a lot of bumps, that product or that medication is an over-the-counter thing, but you can find it in some different brands. So, you know, write that down. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a physician. I'm only telling you guys what's worked for me. Use it at your own discretion, okay? So guys, now we're gonna do lips, okay? This is how our nice pinky pink rosy color face is doing this morning. It looks super pretty. I love to wear pink face like this. And then I'm gonna get my lip liner on. And my best tip to you guys is to, when you're not wearing makeup, make sure you're taking care of your skin. Like, make sure your skin is 100% clean and stuff like that, you know? Make sure if you wear makeup, wash it off really well. I found that, you know, washing alone doesn't really work for me. Like, I wear pretty heavy makeup. So I have to get wipes, like face wipes, or even you could use baby wipes and then wash. Okay guys, so our lip liner is on. That looks pretty. And then I'm gonna use this pink gloss. This is from LA Colors, I'm pretty sure. What color does it say, girl? I don't know what the fuck it says. I'm trying to see. I don't know what it says, girl. But yeah, this is from LA Colors, I think. And then I'm just gonna get this nice pink shade. And apply this on, okay? Now, girls, I will tell you this, okay? If you're in a relationship with a guy you know, like a committed relationship, a marriage, especially if you guys like live together, it's okay to want to do your makeup, right? Like that's more than okay. But you see how the brain was saying, you know, he wants to watch the movie previews and blah blah. If you know that you guys are going to the movies, Tilly Sheridan says TF. I don't know what the fuck that means, but girl, that looks so fucking pretty. Okay. And I have my little bun, which I'm loving today. Let me make it bigger. And let me do my baby hairs. That looks like, now this look, you guys, I didn't contour my nose. Let's contour the nose. And I'm gonna use the heavier contour since we have blush and everything. Your lip gloss is transfer proof. Can you show how much is transfer when you kiss your arm? This one is actually not transfer proof. So this one does transfer, okay? This is from LA and it does transfer. So I'm really actually not gonna kiss my arm because I know that this particular one, it does transfer a lot. Like if I wear this out and then I have a drink or something, it's all over my straw and stuff like that. This particular one. That's why I do actually prefer matte, you know, lip products most of the time. But yeah, this one does transfer, okay? I'm just gonna, let me see. Let me see, girl. I don't have my baby hair brush right here. I think it's in my other room. But what we're gonna do is just get a little spoolie and some gel. This is Eco Gel, okay? And just, you know, do my baby hairs. So guys, that's just to show you too, like if you don't have something, you can always improvise, okay? Like, you know, if you don't have a baby hair brush, you can use a spoolie. If you don't have gel, like before I used to use gel, guys, like when I was younger, I would always fucking do baby hairs, not because now it's popular, you know? I would do baby hairs like in 5th grade and shit. And everybody would be like, how you get your hair like that? But I used to use Vaseline, like Vaseline and water or like grease, like Blue Magic, and fucking water and just slick it down. Would it last all day? No. But I would look mad cute in the morning time. You know what I mean? So that's the look, guys. I should put some earrings or something so you guys could get like the full effect, but okay, so that's the look, you guys. So pretty, so like Dolly like. I hope you guys are getting like the full effect. Let me see. Okay, the eyeshadow looks fucking beautiful. Nose snatched. Lips on point, shiny, beautiful, glossy. Okay. We have our highlight, we have our blush. Hi MP, what's up? Can you show how much it will transfer? It really transfers. This one really transfers. It's a colored gloss. So remember that gloss won't really stay. Gloss will always move around, okay? And that's a pro tip that I have for you guys too. So that's why I personally, as a, you know, avid makeup wearer, I prefer matte lip colors. But if you don't, you know, if you love gloss more, Like sometimes I'll apply a matte lip color, and then when I get to my destination, I will put yep, Blue Magic and Vaseline with water for the baby hairs. Yes, girl. Before Eco Gel, before Gorilla Gel, before, before it became so popular, like some of us were actually the goats at doing the fucking baby hairs from the get-go. Right, Melissa? So yeah, you guys, I'm fucking in love with this look today. Um, it looks so pretty. Let me get a little bit of, you guys, if you guys don't do this, let me show you a little pro trick, okay? You get a little gel and just get those back hairs as well, kind of twirl them around. I always do that, you know? If your hair texture doesn't really like agree with the gel and stuff, that's okay. Just wear it as is, but I like to do that so it just stays like curly like that. You see like the little curl is so cute. Okay, you guys? So yeah, girl. Even though it's just a little touch of something, those little touches add a nice touch of femininity to it. If you're going on a date or what have you, your date might like to, see like your natural texture. That's why, girls, I'm gonna tell you something. As much as I love my lace fronts, you don't want to be in a lace front all the fucking time, okay? And I was gonna say too, like, if you're in a committed relationship or like you live with your partner and stuff like that, um, although you want to get dolled up and have your time to do your makeup and get ready and feel beautiful, try to be a little bit considerate of him as well, because he's taking you on a date. He wants to spend time with you. So don't like overdo it. Don't be sitting there for like an hour and stuff. But yeah, you guys. So that's it for the tutorial today. I'm in love with the look. If you guys like the look, let me know. Okay? Thank you guys for the likes and all the love and everything. Yes, I am wearing clothes. I have this dress on. It's a tube dress. Okay? So, just want to let you guys know, but do you guys like the look? Asher says, what you think about women that without makeup looks terrible and can fool a guy with makeup? Um, to tell you guys the truth, me personally, I don't wear makeup or anything that I wear for guys. But if you guys go back in some of my older videos and I talked about the Jezebel, okay? There are some women that, excuse me, my nose is itching. There are some women that they put stuff on with the intent to tempt a man or trick a man or, stuff like that. But makeup is a form of sorcery, okay? If you look in history and stuff like that too. But you shouldn't use it with the intent to trick someone. Like, I just want to sit here and feel pretty. I'm not thinking, oh, after I put this on, I'm gonna, hang up from you guys and then I'm gonna go catch me a ninja, okay? That's not my intention, and I hope that the collective that watches my videos are not on that wavelength as well, because, like, we don't have time for that fuckery. You know what I mean? But yeah, guys. Just wear makeup because you love it. Just wear what you want because you love it. If you feel ugly without the makeup on, you probably shouldn't be wearing makeup until you learn to love yourself genuinely. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm a beautiful creation of God and I love myself. And then, you know what? Now I'll maybe wear some lipstick or some eyeshadow, or, don't like hate yourself and then go in the mirror putting all that junk on, all that, cosmetics. So that's my best tip to you, is to learn to love yourself, love your face, love your body. without putting anything on, okay? All right, guys. So this is what I normally call my pink face, okay? This is one of my favorite makeup looks to wear when I'm getting like super, super dressed up. And you know, I want to look a little bit different, add some nice color. You guys saw I always do my eyeshadow with my fingers and everything like that. We did the same basic base makeup, but then we just added some color today. So I hope this helps you guys that want to start doing more eyeshadow looks and stuff like that. But other than that, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah. Talk to you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for joining and staying with me for the while. I'll see you guys tomorrow around the same time. Bye, guys.